Good morning. Mostly higher prices across the ag space here in the overnight trade. That despite sharply lower prices in the energy complex. Crude oil right now down just over $2.50 a barrel at 59.50. This on apparent easing in tensions with Iran. Bean oil is lower in sympathy with the lower energy prices. We do get export sales later this morning, along with NOPA Crush at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time today. Also, CONAB is expected to be out this morning with updated production forecasts for Brazil. Weather in South America remains largely favorable. Good rains across central Brazil this week will aid crop development there, and favorable conditions across central and northern Argentina as well. There will be some spotty showers across central or southern areas of Argentina that will provide only limited relief from drought conditions there. In the U.S., cooler than normal conditions across the central and northern Midwest, really through the end of the month. Limited rainfall for the plain states as winter wheat areas will likely see a further expansion of drought readings there in today's drought monitor. A U.S. dollar that is slightly higher, bumping up against its highs for the month, while U.S. stock indices are also steady to higher. Speculative traders are modest sellers across the ag space yesterday, with the exception of wheat, where they were net buyers of about 1,000 contracts. In Chicago, we've got the money manager short position in corn right now at just over 61,000 contracts. The long position in beans down to about 32,000 contracts. Short about 107,000 wheat, 33,000 meal, and 51,000 contracts in bean oil. March corn right now trading just about 2 cents higher here, holding the overnight high, matching yesterday's high at 425. We did seem to run out of sellers earlier this week when we dipped below that 420 level. The Rosario Grain Exchange, they raised their Argentine production forecast another 1 million metric tons to 62. That's well above the USDA forecast at 53, and analysts expect CONAB's going to likewise raise their production forecast to about 140 million metric tons. That'd be up 1. USDA is way down at 131, so we got a growing disparity between USDA and what they're saying down in South America. Export sales expected to land between 25 and 55 million bushels, and we did see record ethanol production yesterday from the EIA, so that does raise hope for higher domestic usage. March beans right now, 10.44, up about a penny. March meal up $2 at 2.94. Oil is down 50 points at 50.50. That for the March contract. NOPA members are expected to have processed about 225 million bushels last month. That would be the second highest reading of all time. Bean oil stocks expected to jump just over 11% to just under 1.7 billion pounds. CONAB also expected to raise their forecast about 2 million metric tons to 179, just above the USDA's 178. Export sales expected to range between about 30 and 65 million bushels. Increased production forecast from South America, I think, will make it increasingly difficult for the U.S. sales to reach even the revised lower number here this week from the USDA, 1.575. I do look for prices to drift back closer to that $10 level. Wheat ranges from steady in Minneapolis to up about a nickel in Kansas City. Chicago, March, that has rebounded back to about the midpoint of Monday's range. March, Kansas City is bumping up against some moving average resistance near 528. The Rosario Grain Exchange, they held their production forecast steady at a record 27.7 million metric tons, well above the USDA's 27. Look for exports there to come in somewhere between 5 and 15 million bushels. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday.